Well, in this episode, we're going to drive up over the mountain to Wee McGregor mine, follow along through the valleys there until we get to the Maltese Cross deposit, do a little bit of mining there, travel a bit further to the set of rocks that look like a broken dam. From there, going to have a quick look at a Rigby Falls, which apparently only flows when it's raining, and it's probably going to be dry. And then over to Sun Rock to have a look at some Aboriginal paintings. Then finally going to end up at Lake Mary Kathleen, right beside the East Leichhardt Dam, and spend a couple of days camping there. So looking forward to it. So let's get into it. Coming from Hightville down this way, you can see this track off to the right where my car is the track up to the railway tunnel, and the track off to the left is the one that goes past the Wee McGregor mine and carries on towards Mount Isa. So that's the way we're going to go, and from memory it's probably where I might need to lock the hubs. Another washout, got to be a little bit careful of. I must say this is a much more interesting way of heading to Mount Isa than heading up the bitumen. And I don't think this track gets much traffic. Looks like we're up over the top now and starting to run down. Ooh, what have we here? Just off to the side of the track, got a little mine shaft. Cool. Don't know how long it goes for, but it couldn't be bothered. Oh. A bit hard to say, but I think the track might go to the right, so we'll go that way and have a look. Very salty, or minerally. I'm pretty sure I've got this track to myself. Looks like I'm going to get a bit of a run up through the valley for a while. It might be a little bit easier travelling. Bloody hell, some side angles. Around about 30 years ago, I was driving along here and stopped and checked out the gravel that's on the ground, and it's all little crystals. See how they form in little cross sections. I might just have to park up and see if I can find some Maltese crosses. Time for some mining. Not sure if this will show up, but you can see how the crystals form at right angles to each other. Now some of those aren't, but this one's a fairly close one to a Maltese cross, which I'm not sure if you can see that or not. But it's not a perfect one. Although, so time to spend a bit of time and see if I can find some of them. Those ones, useless. And you only probably get 1 in a million, I suppose, so it's quite time consuming sorting through them all to see if you can find that perfect Maltese cross shape. There's no real indications of why it happens to be in this area, but there's only a couple of places in the world where it happens, and this just happens to be one of them. Well, after looking for about an hour and getting close in some of them, but finding they were false ones, some weren't too bad until you turn them over. Like that one looks nice. Ooh. That one looked nice until you turn it over. But I got one which is not too bad. But there's one angled corner there that's wrong. And I've got one tiny little one here, which is fairly not bad. Yeah. So all in all, that was a couple of hours pretty much wasted. like a giant dam that's broken through. Well, we have a slight problem here. Gonna get hung up going through it, so try an angle shot. But this is the track out to Rigby Falls, apparently, which I've never been to before, but made that look easy. Just walking up to Rigby Falls. By the sound of things, it only flows when it's raining, so I doubt there's going to be any water in it. But we'll go and have a look anyway, just because I've never been here before. Don't know how fish can live in this small little area, or even how it got up here. I like the pattern of the rocks as the salt dries on it. Pretty cool. Yeah, massive cliff here. Right, we'll keep on going, because we're not at the end yet. Quite a climb. Oh, doesn't look like I'm climbing any further. Head wall. Looks like there's several more steps going up to the top. to Sun Rock, which is supposed to have some Aboriginal art on it. So let's walk around on the shelf here and have a look. Got a bit of a water hole here that the cattle are using, which I suppose is why to be a good little Aboriginal camp. Yeah, there must be blokes. It's a bit hard to see, but there's something there. There's something on that small rock. Some more stuff on the big rock. Alright, well, we've checked that bit out now, so we'll head back to the car. And this little track takes you out to the East Leichhardt Dam. So some nice camping out there. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I slammed down on the side steps on the way down, so just filled in a couple of rocks to make it a little bit easier to step up them. And if that doesn't work, then this is the old track. Which could be a wee bit interesting getting up. And the worst part is trying to get past that rock up there. The right hand side's all washed out, and the left hand side is a big lean, so you'd probably be hitting on the rock as it leaned over. So this is probably not a viable option. Well, future Shane, you've got something to worry about. It's a hard life. Moon set at sunrise. Glad you've hung around to see the end of this episode, so I'll see you on the next adventure.